Hey, what up, guys? With the new week, we have a new Xal'atath Bargain affix. This week, we are interacting with Devour. And I don't think a lot of people actually understand how this affix works, because we did a Dawnbreaker here, and the healer wasn't able to keep up. Pug life, we get it. The healer wasn't able to fully heal off the debuff on all 5 of us, which in turn puts the debuff onto the mobs in the dungeon, and it heals them for 10% of their health per stack. So they thought that it was bugged or something like that. We ended up wiping and restarting the fight. Turns out, hindsight is 2020. Healer failed the mechanic. Didn't do any dispelling or anything like that that I can tell. Anyways, what's happening here, and Rasha'nan is probably the worst example of this, because it's a raid boss inside of Mythic Plus. So what you're seeing here is the healer failing the mechanic, or, well, the group as a whole is really just failing the mechanic, because they're not interacting with it properly. So whenever all 5 of those debuffs finally expire, they go on to the mobs, and it heals the mob for 10% of their health per stack. So that's why Rasha'nan is back up to 98%. When in doubt, come on over to Wowhead, and you can read whatever, affix is giving you problems here. So Xal'atath Bargain, Devour. This week's +2 affix is Xal'atath Bargain, Devour, yada yada. Xal'atath will periodically summon a Void Rift debuff on all players for 15 seconds. This gives the healer 15 seconds to dispel or to heal this debuff off. So, as you can see, it can be dispelled with any dispel type. It doesn't matter if it's poison, magic, curse, whatever. Or by applying a certain amount of healing to the player. It's not a healing absorb. So it looks like an absorb on your healing frame, but it's actually just 50% of the player's total health that you have to heal up within the 15-second window. Failure to remove the debuff will cause all mobs to heal for 10%. Successfully removing the debuff will grant you 4% critical strike and 2% max health per stack. Now, from my understanding, is this healer failed for 2 pieces of it. For 2 stacks of it. So what we were seeing here, we've got 2 going on right now, the Warlock and the Shaman. Those are not going to go off. So he's at 85%. I see 2 stacks here. 82, 94, 98. Yeah. So that looks like that was, well, that was plenty. So there you have it. So if you are messing up in these dungeons with this affix, it's just because you're not interacting with it properly. So as long as your group has plenty of dispels or side healing to help your healer out, you should be in good shape. But anyways, the main focus of this video was making sure that you guys understood how to interact with this affix in particular. All right? Great. If you have any questions or whatever, hit me up down below. Otherwise, I'll see you later. Cheers.